Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today is August the 30th, 2019. Here to give you all the news according to the charts and as well as digest some of these articles that come across this cryptocurrency space to see if they're actually trying to tell us the truth. And the only way that you're able to do that is if you're understanding the price language of the market, and you do that by the price chart. Okay. So as always, at the end of this video, we always give you our anticipated price move forecast for the cryptocurrency that we are doing the video for. So stay tuned to that. But before we get started in that, we are going to look at this article right here on the left side of my screen. Now, if you appreciate this video, don't forget before you move on to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification as well. And then on top of that, join us at our website at HueFinancial.com in order to get more information about the other altcoins that we talk about on a daily basis. So now we have another analyst that is calling for another plunge in Bitcoin's price. Yes, the market in Bitcoin has finally made the move to the downside, of which we also anticipated. But this analyst on this article is telling traders to be ready for more pain. A crypto trader by the name The Boot on Twitter is stating that the plunge below $10,000 for Bitcoin is not over yet. He has about 22,000 followers on Twitter. Some of you may actually follow him as well. And this is what he wrote on Twitter. Bitcoin looks pretty bad. Shorted above $10,000. Today might be the last time we are at the 5 digits for some time. If we can close below the trend line, I'll love to finally fill that $8,500 gap and go long around then. But it feels like if we go there, we probably wick even lower. Now, he doesn't tell you on this particular tweet how low he expects the market to go for Bitcoin if we break below $8,500. Now, CoinDesk analyst is also feeling the same way, that Bitcoin will continue to move to the downside due to the amount of selling volume. This is what he or she wrote, and I quote, Bitcoin risks falling to $9,000 in the next 24 hours, having dived out of a narrowing price range on Wednesday. A violation there would expose the next support line up to $8,500. The breakdown looks legitimate as it is backed by a surge in selling volumes. First thing I want to know is, how can he tell what is selling volume or buy volume? We understand which is which. I just want to know if he knows. So now we are going to take the opportunity out to look at the market in Bitcoin. A lot of people seemingly looks to be siding for Bitcoin to move to the downside. And the only way for you to literally tell the direction in which the market in Bitcoin is going to go, you have to understand the price chart. And the way you understand it is not by placing all of those numerous indicators on your chart. The cleaner the chart, the better your analysis will be in determining where a particular asset is going to move. Okay. So now let's go ahead and look at what occurred in the market since our last time we did our video. And as always, we are being fully transparent. We do not stray away from our forecast, because you will get it wrong sometimes, but majority of the time we'll get it right. Okay, so now let's take a look at it. Last time we did our video for Bitcoin was on the 27th of August, which is right here. And all the way since the 21st of August, you can tell that we expected Bitcoin to move to the downside. We saw it way before this individual saw Bitcoin dropping. This article reads that he was one of the few to accurately predict Bitcoin's recent drop 3 days before it happened. Well, we saw it, about 6-7 days, knowing that the market in Bitcoin was weak. Now, if you were able to take the market at the lows from today or even yesterday, 7.5% would have been in your pocket just off of our analysis. The easy way, 7.5% would have been in your pocket. So seeing that we are profitable in the market, we are going to go ahead and get rid of this. And even for today, I mean, if you were to take the profit right now, as we're recording this video, you'll still be in profit 4.5%. So now what we're going to do, we're going to get rid of it because, again, you can see it's a profitable trade there. And we're going to talk about the forecast for Bitcoin in the future. Now, let's go to the monthly real quick. Monthly chart for Bitcoin, definitely screaming weakness. Automatically, I'm looking for Bitcoin to move to the downside. And the only way that Bitcoin will hold where it's trading now is if $9,000 can be maintained as support. But that is highly unlikely due to the fact that the last 3 months, including the month of August, we are seeing massive increase of stockpile coming into this coin. So I'm not looking for the market in Bitcoin to hold $9,000 in the long term. Weekly chart, we are definitely still seeing indications of market weakness in Bitcoin. Okay. Now, you want to pay attention though to $9,000 because that can be support, but you'll have to look at that on a very small time frame to see if the buyers are coming into the market at that number, $9,000. Okay. Strength currently is being seen into the market in Bitcoin for today, but this is resistance. So don't be surprised if you see the market in Bitcoin rise up to $9,800 because that is resistance. Okay. Seemingly it looked like the market is going to try to do it, but we're giving you this video for the long term. Okay. So we're going to switch it back over to the daily. And obviously I'm looking for the market in Bitcoin to hit $9,000. But when I look at it in the long term on the monthly, I would say around $8,000 to $7,700 to be support, maybe even $7,000. Okay. So what I'm going to do, we are going to create another sell position into the market in Bitcoin. And we already know that $9,800 is resistance, but I'll bring it up to a clean even $10,000. Okay. I would TP the market in Bitcoin at $9,000 though. Okay. This is a pretty good area too. $9,200. You can see there on the 28th. And then once again on the 17th and on the 20th of June. So we might hold $9,200, but the long term definitely is not looking promising for that to happen. So I'm going to hold it right around there. Okay, I would TP the market though if I see some strength come in around $9,200, but until I see that play out, the anticipation is clearly for Bitcoin to continue to give us some weakness and movement to the downside. Okay, so this is our forecast before the market actually moves of what we expect Bitcoin to do. Now all we have to do is sit back and wait. Give us your comment as to how low you think Bitcoin is going to go, or if you think it's going to move higher. And before I go, make sure you all maintain your profitability, and I will see you on the next one.